Hey there, Ray. I'm going to do something a little different this time. This is going to be another in my series of the HiTech Miniatures reviews. This I'm actually going to do the unboxing here so you can see exactly what the figure is. This latest one is the Great Viking Lord Tyr Stormbringer on a giant Panzer wolf. And I guess in GW terms, this would be like one of your Thunder Wolves with a rider. So let's take it out here and see what we have. The wolf body, the wolf head, seems to be a pretty good fit. What else? Got our little wolf tail. It's actually a nicely done tail. And a bag of parts. Now I take the bag of parts out. We'll take a look. As you can see on the wolf itself, it's got the bottom half of a torso here for a rider. I'm assuming the upper half is in the bag. Now you can also buy, I actually bought this one, and then you can buy just the wolf separately if you didn't want the whole thing. So that would consist of these three parts here, and then you can put whatever torso you want on the top there. But if you order the whole thing, I guess the difference is this little bag of parts here, which appears to be the torso and what appears to be a large hammer. Move the wolf out so we can take a look. See if we get a set of nice Norse looking shoulder pads. Piece of brass, this I guess the handle for the warhammer. Shield. And it looks like this arm came off the sprue, but I guess that's the one that holds the warhammer. And so you've got your two arms here. And then finally the torso itself. Now if you've seen my other video, what was that other guy called? Bjorn Northfist. This is kind of the same type of armor he had. But again, I think it would be a easy substitute for Space Wolves. Definitely has that Space Wolf look to him. The hair and the beard and everything. So overall, it looks to be it's a good size model. I don't have any of the Space Wolf. I didn't get that Thunder Wolf model from GW, so I don't know what it is. But I'll give you a close up on this guy here. He's kind of half wolf, and I guess it's a cyborg wolf. And I don't know in fluff terms if the Space Wolf Thunder Wolves are part cybernetic or not. I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility. He's got some armor going down the back. And on the body itself, the legs are armored. And, well, that's kind of cool. In the back you can kind of see, it looks like he's got tubes and what do you call it, a bionic leg or something, but it's kind of a neat detail. And on the back, it looks like he's got a big claw gash down there, and again the tail. See, the fit seems to be pretty good. It's not too much of a gap. And overall, there's not too much cleanup on here. There's a little bit. No real mold lines. The only mold lines I just noticed was the one on the belly there. That would be a bitch to clean up because of all the hair, but I guess if you're a perfectionist you could try that. For me, I probably won't bother, just because you hope to never see that side of your wolf in a game. But yeah, he's a pretty beefy sized wolf, and hopefully I'll get a chance to paint him. I'm sure I'll have a follow-up video. Any of these videos you see from the high-tech stuff right now, except for the Bjorn Northfist, none of the others are painted, but they will be at some point. but I really just wanted to get the review of the models actually out there for you guys. If I think this would be particularly interesting to anybody who's got Space Wolves or is interested in getting the Thunderwolf models. If you're looking for, just kind of a different looking model that's non-standard from GW, or whether you're looking to buy from somebody other than GW, whatever your reasons are, this seems to be a really good alternative. I think this is the bit I didn't show you, was the parts to the, I guess, your thunder hammer. You can have all sorts of little additions. Just looking at the model itself, you can see the hammer there, what the look was on the hammer and the figure. So yeah, overall a pretty neat figure. And again, anybody who's into the Space Wolves, I think this would be probably a really cool addition if you want your army to look a little different than everyone else's. Because I really haven't seen too many other reviews or minis that anybody else has done from HiTech Miniatures. But I found them probably 2 months ago, and again, other than a couple of the vehicle parts, all the actual miniatures themselves have been pretty good quality, and a good, again, a nice departure from your standard GW stuff to add a little uniqueness to your army. And I guess just last thing I said, you can get just the Thunderwolf itself, which is again just the head, the body, and the tail. They call it a giant Panzer wolf. So those are the options. You can get those from HiTech Miniatures. And let's see, the last thing I got was, and this really has nothing to do with this in particular, but I did pick up just some various shields. I like to look at these, the look of these. It'd probably be good with any of your characters with shields. This is actually what they called their sci-fi collection of shields. They have other ones that are, like specific to whether it's Celtic shields or I think Roman, some various other types. But this is kind of a nice collection of just varying designs and patterns. Again, just something to mix up the look of an army. If you want your guys with some different shields. Now these don't have any arms on the back, so I guess you'd have to trim off on an existing shield or green stuff or glue this to a fist. But yeah, other than that, again, they don't look too bad. No real cleanup to worry about. And in this particular pack, looks like they send you 2 of each kind. There's three different designs. They send you 2 of each. But anyway, hope that was useful. If you like it, you can go check out their site. It's just HiTechMiniatures.com. If I remember, I'll put a link down in the below the video. But I guess check them out if again, if you're looking for something different and just want to mix up the army or support someone other than GW with your money. Either way, but I will do another review whenever another model comes out. I think I've reviewed all the current models, or at least the ones I've been interested in. They do have several other models out there in the I think the Roman and kind of Celtic lines. I think they have 4 or 5 different types of guys, and again, I've just picked out the ones that I found interesting, so thought I'd share the reviews with you guys. But anyway, hope that was useful. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. Please like and subscribe if you have not, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Yeah, here's the wolf and the Viking Lord all put together. Again, this is Tyr Stormbringer on a giant Panzer wolf. I went ahead and put them together, primed it up. Again, not too hard to put together. Came out pretty good. The only thing I'll probably change before I actually start painting them would be the Warhammer here. I haven't glued it on, but I think it's a bit long. It's almost like a cross between a spear and a Warhammer. I'll probably shorten that up. And when I put them on here, I magnetized pretty much the whole upper body here, the arms, and then the torso itself, because I may end up putting a different top on there. And if I decide to go put an actual Space Wolf body on there. But for now, I have them just set up with the the parts that came with them. Again, overall, pretty nice looking model. And I'll probably get around to painting him sometime soon. I got a couple other things in the works here first, but yeah, again, overall, again, another nice quality model. So, hope you enjoyed the review. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.